Hello everyone. In this video, we're talking about how to find the pH of a strong base. Now, imagine you didn't know it was a strong base, but you just read the question. You say, the molar solubility of calcium hydroxide is 0.013 molars calcium hydroxide. Calculate the pH. So, immediately you're thinking, this is a pH problem. I got to figure out what chemical are we talking about. Talking about calcium hydroxide, and that's the strong base. And immediately you have to know that, you have to have it memorized. Our brain goes into strong base mode. So I'm going to flip the page. Here's what's going through my brain. We need to first dunk this calcium hydroxide into water and talk about what happens. When calcium hydroxide gets put into water, since it is a strong base, got to have that memorized, it separates into calcium 2 plus aqueous and hydroxide minus aqueous. So you have your chemical equation. That's what chemicals are there, but it is not balanced yet. So you gotta balance it, and boom, now we're balanced. That's important. What that tells us is that for every 1 mole of this reactant, calcium hydroxide, there are 2 moles of hydroxide. And that's what we really want to figure out the pOH, or the pH of the solution. So, important thing is that it's a 1 to 2 ratio. So, whatever the concentration of calcium hydroxide is, you multiply it by 2 and you get hydroxide concentration due to the 1 to 2 ratio. So 2 times 0.013, I can do that in my head, 0.026 molars of hydroxide. All right, so we thought about the chemical reaction and focused on that stoichiometry, and that helped us find our OH minus. Now, I say that we're in the rectangle. We now know OH minus, and we need to get to pH. There's 2 paths of doing that. My preferred path is finding pOH and then pH. So that's step 3 and step 4, then we'll be done. So first things first, let's go down the rectangle. pOH will equal negative log of OH minus concentration. So negative log of 0.026 is equal to, type that in my calculator, negative log of 0.026. I get 1.5, I'm going to round it, 9 for my pOH. It's important, don't stop there. We have to do step number 4, which is find the pH. And since the pH plus pOH always adds up to 14 at room temperature, which we assume unless told otherwise, you can do 14 minus pOH is equal to pH. So 14 minus 1.59 is equal to pH, which is equal to 14 minus 1.59, roughly 12.41. You should stop and think to yourself, this pH is greater than 7. Should it be? Yes, because greater than 7 is a basic pH, and this was a base in water. So I hope that helps, and good luck studying this.